One's going to get stronger on the side of 9pandas, so they do have it later on, but I'm confident that Aster can choke them out and not give them any space.
Yeah, I mean, Smail's such a good Leshrac. I could definitely see them doing what you said, with tempoing with the Beastmaster, taking towers rapidly, getting survivable, and then if he's RP'd or Chrono, he's still doing damage with Leshrac. So
pretty much getting everything he wants out here versus Undying. They're going to go for the time dilation Tombstone kill.
But it looks like they should be able to get it here. The slow of the blood grenade attempted from the side from Baboka, but until you decide to go jungle.
Solo is just getting beat on by this boar, man.
It's going to drop the Tombstone here, but they might be able to collect both the kill and the Tombstone. Ramses, he cuts over, but it's far too late to be able to help out. And yeah, the Tombstone, that's a lot of gold for Baboka. Almost died to the zombies, actually.
Nice job, Mid to win this matchup enough that that roam does not hit in that window. Miro looks like he'll be going down here. Can only escape the Veno for so long, especially in the 1-on-2.
It's a rough lane to play.
Kill threat supports for Aster. They're going to fight the 6-minute rune. It'll be contested on both sides by 9pandas and secured. Invis with Kiyotaka, he will be happy about that refill.
Rotation is coming in from both supports here on the side.
He doesn't get it.
He's not going to be able to get it. The Centaur stun actually lands on Antares, but now they're going to turn around. The Kisses, they want the kill on Samael. They're going to focus on him first. P shows up next. Bump Bobica down, which means one of the Kisses missed, but still, great chance to be able to kill him if they could keep the sticky napalm slowing him down.
He has a lot of extra health.
Cookie, nice. Good hit. Antares is getting a little bit low, but he will collect the kill on Baboka. 3 kills going the way of 9pandas. What a great rotation for them.
6, so you really want to make the most of it. Pretty strong early game here for 9pandas.
And Miro, once again, is likely to die. Here is going to die. And this is, honestly, this is in part just kind of the way it goes. For 9pandas, they do sacrifice Miro the most out of... Exactly, right? Ramses and Kiyotaka, like both of these guys want to get big.
Casual little roar. This will be the summons class with the catapult. This does not seem defendable.
He drops the Tombstone last second because Ramses cut in from behind and caught the Venomancer, so they will be able to trade out supports.
They'll take the Tombstone and leave. That'll get that Kiyotaka TP.
Short range Scatter Blast does tons of damage. Not quite enough to finish him off. This last shot is just enough before the heal.
Slark Vasos Void matchup goes both ways for that reason. Slark can create a lot of tempo versus the Void. You can get Ags, you can leash him at the same time. Void can just chrono you.
Big kill. It uses both their ultimates, but typically Aster put a lot of net worth onto XXS, and he was getting a lot out of that lane.
Only the little Satyr was hitting them ranged. He died first. So come on, brothers. We can storm it. We can do it.
Ramses slowed down to a crawl here. 8 seconds to those time walk. That is far too late for this kind of rotation. A hefty one from Aster, but they are going to move some more heroes over. Solo keeping Samael slowed down. The Cookie lands. Scatter Blast comes in, blasts him apart, and now XXS is going to be quite low. Now they do have that bit of poison damage threatening Kiyotaka, and Antares is going to be able to get the bump back, but slowed down too much by these Gales, and now he's going to die to Bobica and XXS.
Bounce.
Yeah, exactly. No cooldowns. A recently buffed Leshrac against some long cooldowns. I mean, this does feel like a dangerous pressure point that Aster is going to try and push the limit here. Monet is going to come over and help out this kill. RP going to be used onto him here. That's dangerous with that Chronosphere locking down 2. A guaranteed 2 kills as the Kisses will help finish off P-Show. Miro even just goes ahead and skewers them back.
Cut as deep a waves as possible every time our ults are on cooldown. Just run to the enemy side of the map, start pulling creeps into their ancients, whatever, some nonsense. Like even this is, it's not the worst, right?
Yeah, it creates a little,
time.
He knocked him down the cliff. That's not the best. Monet is taking a lot of damage from the flames, but he will be able to commit thanks to his ultimate.
Taka can guarantee a jump. Here we go.
Like Skewer back straight into the Snapfire. Yule Scepter actually dodged a good amount of damage, so this is going to get a little bit awkward. He's probably going to die, but they're going to have to use some extra spells for it. Some spells they probably didn't want to RP now on cooldown. Aghanim Scepter now done for the Beastmasters, so we're getting to, if we can get to, the first lasso back, the Kisses. First one missed. The rest are going to miss off the Yule Scepter, but there's just enough of them to get the kill. And Ramsey's going to help out. He's actually going to make sure that this fight can continue if they wanted to. Never mind. The 2 supports just get picked off. Too much damage
this hero with the Hurricane Pike Rush. This hero does a lot of damage, max impetus online. He's opted for that over the heal build. Probably for good since they're not focusing him.
I think my armchair analysis is pretty good. Okay.
Let me tell you what kind of emperor he is.
Yeah.
Unforgiving.
Blasted, but Boboka finally falls, but it's enough time for Monet to cut in. Chronosphere was up as well as the kisses. Did they expect that to be up already? Monet still alive, but the Scatter Blast will finish him off. At the same time, Ramses needs to get off the time walk, and he does with the Rod of Atos, holding back Sumail, who's out of mana and has a bunch of zombies on him. Chain stuns all around. 9pandas outplaying Aster in this engagement by just the smallest of margins, but it's working. But now in the second life, this is a little much. Force staff TP away. No way. Oh, the Yules gets there just in time. Finally, Aster gets something crucial.
Meaning to the phrase split earth. It split his face.
I don't know about that one.
Of reset potential that Monet is just going to have to leap through.
Pandas, I think they have a bad read of this situation. Kiyotaka might still be able to get away back to the rest of his team, and they aren't going to get there with the lasso. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and they've got Chronosphere to follow that up too, but he doesn't drop it. Ramses holds onto it for now, waiting for a better opportunity, perhaps. Roar goes out. Now he jumps in. Now the Chronosphere, but Ramses, that wasn't the initiation at all. RP got used to the same
hell out.
Yeah, this is bad, and Monet stops the TP away from Ramses. This abject disaster, man. Atari's at least picks up one. I mean, I'm sure he did his job, but the rest of his team, I think you cannot say the same.
Why didn't he want to chrono that Slark out of the last
one?
I mean, maybe he thought he was getting a Dark Pact off, and he was like going to have an ult. He is top of the net worth chart somehow.
He's big, and he's done it too. He has been one of the most farmed offlaners of this tournament.
Smoke up from Aster.
All right, what are we going to get a team fight?
Does that BKB? So you have to think about the jump here. They really want somebody else. They'll take solo.
Got a force staff to be able to get him away, and immediate lasso. RP on top of that one. That is a heavy about 8. And XXS gets off his BKB. He finally goes down, but he created so much space. Nice Hurricane Pike pushback on Sumail with the Chronosphere on 2. They do have the kisses. They do have him locked down. Monet, is he going to be able to get out of this one? Managed to pop his step shroud. Now it's ultimate. He's good. And Kiyotaka, who thought he was still inside the cloud, misses, but he gets him in the end. Too much damage from the Snapfire. Nice pushback there. Boboka, another Hurricane Pike put to use as the damage raining in from the high ground. Hurricane Pikes for days. Found him, he was doing so much damage. Then he got Hurricane Pike pushed out of that positioning. But it also felt like everybody was pretty tanky on 9pandas.
I mean, he did basically the same damage as Boboka. Honestly, important. And they are sitting on the high ground ward. So again, the vision very key here. Veno ward gonna break it, and that is the signal for Monet to just force this fight. Still has Aegis.
Ramses sees an opportunity to go on the left-hand side, but on the right, Miro hits an RP. Not good enough to stop the Slark, who actually had the Dark Pack going and will be able to bring him down. Ramses now drops the Chronosphere. It's just on the Beastmaster, though.
Healing.
Not the best, and he is healing way too much. Ramses taking a lot of damage, and now he's locked down by the pounds. With all of those shots raining in from Boboka, Sumail, even with the shield rune, is able to just dare into the tier 4 towers. Fortunately, the force staffs are always there to help 9pandas if possible.
This is a very fast objective-taking lineup with the Edict and the Beastmaster attack speed. And of course, you still have Aegis online. Cheese was used, but Monet is sitting on 2 lives and a crap ton of Agi stacks. 51 stolen with 9 permanent right now. But they are going bottom. And they're chasing this bat. Sick of his shenanigans. Sumail will use
and the sight. He got his BKB out of it, though, but he will not be alive. You still manage to pull out the plays in a matchup that you're not the one leading the charge.
Cannot blink dodge that ult, my friend.
Oh, and there's the first miss. Miss skewer there. And now they're going to be slowed down as the ultimate from the Venomancer pops on all those heroes. They do have the Primal Roar, and they do have a lot of control. Ramses is going to be able to get the Chronosphere onto all of these heroes, and the Bloodstone is just not enough. Too much single target damage. XXS is fine. Monet, apparently they don't need Sumail. They're just going to keep poking at 9pandas. After all, it's all about the cooldowns. Hit him with the RP. Only got the Beastmaster, though, and he got hexed up before before he can get the skewer back. XXS now popping his BKB and joining Monet as they lock down Ramses. Gets a force snap off the high ground and barely gets the time walk off.
It missed uphill too.
Oh, Bulbaca, a lot of damage there from Kiyotaka. He's got that level 20. Those shots from the little shredder are dangerous. Nice push back there from Atari. It's just what he needed.
You gotta
to
kite
get
him out.
Kiyotaka back to the fountain, but he will give up his own life. And response, the shots coming in once again. They need to play off of these little shredders. Only chance to be able to hold these lanes to barracks, and that's why Sumail wants to be able to kill him. He's willing to throw everything he has to kill this guy, but Kiyotaka slips away once again.
Heading up. This is a dangerous commit. You are getting worn down. Need to let Monet frontline. Need to let him do the work with the ult and the depth shroud, and skewer hexed again.
Again, the initiation denied. Bulbaca just 2 on point with these ones. Force staff away. They managed to get a jump out, and now it looks like Monet is going to be able to get the pounce onto Ramses with the depth shroud. Steals some stats, goes back to the lane of barracks, which they should be able to get no problem. Bulbaca, twice now he's lived off of like 100 HP or less. Oh, Kiyotaka, they're finally going to be able to catch him. Force staff gets him out of Split Earth, but he's still dead. A buyback now for him. Chronosphere in 30 seconds. Force staff trying to get pulls the mail out of here. The shots. Too much. Little shredder absolutely shredding Sumail. A dieback and an opportunity for 9pandas to be able to get back into this game, but they need as many of these kills as possible. XXS, he's going to die next. Bicho. Oh, Ramses. He's afraid of overcommitting here. Knowing if it's up or not. And may end up in an initial 4 versus 5. The Hawk is spotting him out, though. And they're going to be able to find Miro just who they wanted. Kill him again. Make sure he just does not get an opportunity to get off these RPs. You managed to get a 3-man chrono. The shots in for Little Shredder, finishing up Bulbaca. So much attention onto Bulbaca. The kisses are used even to finish him off, but the Chronosphere, there was no damage put into it as a result. Monet's a little bit low. Ramsey saw an opportunity. Missed out on the time walk, though.
He's too low.
Gets him away. Now trying to continue to jump on Monet, has healed up a little bit off of no vision and will come back for that kill. Antari's caught in the corner and killed. Only survivor of this one is Kiyotaka.
You get that split shot going? Imagine you have 3 shredders going into those 3 in the chrono.
With the Mindbreaker?
Why not?
That's a lot of damage.
The problem is not even take the heads up fight where someone's going to get displaced, but let the Slark nighttime vision give him the jump.
The Hawk. Bulbaca blinks forward. He's going to be the one caught. They do manage to get the roar off, but after the double force staff, bring Bulbaca pretty far away. Not enough to get him into the fountain, though, and Solo's already dead. They're still going to go for this Enchantress, focusing him down. The little shredder, they take him out. So, that's a hero with no buyback. 9pandas can play this one out. It's going to be a 4 versus 5, and Aster will be forced to retreat.
That's an
opening.
No. Aster, time to push?
Yeah, I mean, the entire combo was supposed to be able to blink lasso, pull somebody back, and then get the skewer afterwards to help out Miro. Now Miro has to do it once again without that initiation, where he's likely just going to get jumped in, or XXS is going to jump first. They do go forward. Ramsey gets the Chronosphere off of that one.
That's good.
Kiyotaka, really good position. But the Depth Shroud comes in from Monet. They cannot target those heroes, but he's in with the RP. Skewer back right in front of the fountain. Close, though. So damn close. They actually have a pause because Solo has disconnected. This is a beautiful position to be able to get a nice tombstone and ult out.
Will not get BKB off. This is very deep for Aster to take the fight.
Bloodstone, they go into it. Oh, Yule Scepter and all these heroes, it's actually a trap, apparently. Sumail and Monet take the time to formulate a plan to go on the offensive. Kiyotaka finally dies, but he does claim Sumail's life before he falls. Monet almost dead. Got him.
That Hurricane Pike.
Oh, Miro, he's going to die outside of that, but Ramses, he is left in a 1v3 with no Chronosphere.
That Hurricane Pike was absolutely sick by Mavoka. It stopped that skewer mid-charge, saving Monet from the fountain. That might have finished it off, but instead, Aster, like you said, they had a couple seconds to think about the plan, and the plan was, fuck it. Let's go in the goddamn fountain. Monet's got it.
Because the best option they had was to flex one of their 2 cores and just pick a traditional Lina counter, which they banned out entirely from the mid-hero pool on the side of Aster themselves, right? They took out Tiny, they took out Void Spirit, they took out Pango, they took out Wind Ranger. So this was the best option that they had, or PA, but PA sucks, right? So now they've got Team Fight and Void, they've got late game scaling, and yeah.
I know, it's hard to believe. But yeah,
I mean, if you're saying it's still your job.
No, not really. No, my job is just talk shit and watch other people figure it out. I mean, it sounds good on paper, right?
Yeah. Bulbica is dead. There you go. Man.
Your little pony. I was like, that was the brand crossover we all were waiting for.
Finally.
Finally, Val puts the big bucks up for an IP.
Bulbica had a hell of a game 1 performance, but frankly, he is struggling now in game 2.
Even went for the early rain drop. Not an item we see mid laners pick up in every matchup, as it's just going to get drained, and that's net worth out the window. But ops for it. Time.
There is the bash coming, and Miro. Surely there's a bash coming.
Is it?
Surely there's a bash coming. Okay, well, they got the kill without the bash, so Monet has a guaranteed bash coming up.
Well, was a braver man than I am. We'll stick around. They're just going for the kill again. Meta's back up. And now you're getting Poison Sting.
Oh, he leveled it up and immediately got punished for it. This lane, this 4 position, Veno, it's just not working.
But of course, Sumail, he is one of the ultimate Dota mathematicians here. Knows his limits perfectly.
Very early Sunder. Just to be able to get the kill on XXS, take away 50% of his health, run him down with the tombstone. 9pandas continue to just run away with this laning phase. A 2,000 net worth lead. Forget 9pandas. Miro's been playing this lane halfway solo because Antares has been doing a little bit of stacking as well. So if they get a kill here, Monet managed to time walk away. Kiyotaka going to be pulled back in. He's going to go for the kill on to Bulbica before he dies. Sumail will clean him up in return, though. Well worth it exchange for Aster. Finally, something to work with. Speed up your farm a lot because your illusions are a big part of how you farm.
Look at how rich he is.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
When you're ahead, you get more ahead, Cap. That's the #1 rule of Dota.
And then when you're behind, you get...
And when you're behind, you need to catch up. So you also got to go Midas.
Okay.
That's why Midas is never an incorrect choice.
What if you're right in the middle?
Buy it anyway. Key item 2, so... Some of these heroes, like, there was the debate about, oh, should Nature's Prophet buy Midas, right?
Yeah.
Which I'll get back to as we watch Solo punch Babok in the face.
Blood Grenade help slows him down, punch after punch, and with that extra bit of damage buff, Kiyotaka cleans up the kill. Now, Solo may still be kited out by the boar. No, they don't want to fight this, not with Antares and Kiyotaka. Waiting in the wings.
Antares has no mana, though.
Yeah, Antares, that was a very bold push forward. He's going to get glimpsed back, not to the kinetic field, though. And as a result, he's going to get away and get Sumail killed instead. Oh, boy. I don't know. Oh, no. 9pandas are going to take some stacks, too.
They are destroying this early game. Yeah, they lost the tombstone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this would be cleared. XXS. He's checking on. He's like, all right, it's still there. Got hope.
Chrono after he uses the surge, so Miro's not going to die inside the Chronosphere, but he's going to come back with no movement speed. No Laguna Blade, but it doesn't matter. They get the kill on Monet. Still, Miro falls.
Damn nice. I don't think Terrorblade fits that as much. Like, I don't think Terrorblade has some crazy talent, but his levels are still good in this game because getting extra reflection points is valuable versus the Aster heroes. When you have Beastmaster and Veno.
Quick Laguna Blade just to ensure the kill, but Antares is going to get low here and barely finish off by Sumail, but Sumail dies in turn. Cannot morph strength fast enough. Tation for Miro is late here. And even slower. Oh, glimpse back, a free pick off. Static Storm, I guess, is necessary with Kiyotaka around. They want to get the kill quick and clean. And
region was one of the regions who was originally playing that Axelina.
Yep.
That was their favorite.
Style's going to break. They're going to use the surge to help Antares close the gap and ensure the kill. But this is great for Bulbica, I think. I mean, you're playing inside the enemy jungle, farming their area.
Pandas. Now they're going to still try and fight. I mean, Ramses isn't even here.
I mean, they're going to try and maybe steal it. Antares comes in through the side. Let's see if he got the timing. The Chronosphere is going to be used to ensure it. Monet inside of it will be able to finish up the Roshan, get the Aegis, no problem. Solo on the side, high ground tombstone. Kiyotaka's here. They're going to be able to get the lasso onto the Beastmaster. The follow-up, LSA stunned, but a really good Static Storm. Even without the kinetic field, it was disruptive enough. Now with the glimpse back, they'll finish off the bat right. Oh, Sumail again! Underestimating the power of the Kiyotaka Lina, who comes in and hits yet another LSA thanks to the Blink Dagger. Goes for XXS. Vacuum, got him. Another kill. Honestly, somehow ends up kind of okay for 9pandas.
Best lane on the map, you can always surge the Bat Rider in. Another great initiation tool to bypass the wards and Gale Slow. And another freebie for Kiyotaka as he continues his reign of terror. 7-1.
No, the heroes are up here, but Aster is setting up. Decent vision. Bulbica?
Oh, he spared him.
Did not want to use the Laguna Blade, wants to save it for a core target instead. Bulbaca may still get run down. Yeah, the Tombstone's going to finish him off. Primal Roar goes out onto Antares. Monet jumping for it, gets a Chronosphere on him and Miro. See if they can kill Miro as well on this Static Storm. And Kinetic Field will ensure it, but now Ramsey's in the fight. And Kiyotaka still playing the edges, waiting for his opportunity to pounce and lay out Laguna Blade. Goes for it now. LSA off the mark. Doesn't hit Monet. That's the target he wanted to. Will have to content himself with Pichu instead.
That was a Radiant Tombstone. Something else you have to note about that fight. Getting stolen by Sumail there. Huge zoning tool that is always
nice blink. Sumail has morph strength a lot here. Waveform up at a second with no Laguna Blade. He has a chance to get out. Goes into the trees.
No TP.
Oh, no TP. Well then, there goes that.
Yeah, Kiyotaka's had his number this entire game, man. He's just void the Morphling. I kind of like that. I think a lot of players would have just Laguna'd there.
I mean, considering how effective his Laguna Blade burst damage is against both Faceless Void and Morphling, 100% that's got to be the play. 9-20, 14,000 net worth lead for a 9pandas, and they've got the initiation. Looks like Antares found his opening, and it's on XXS. Once again, they're going to try and blow him up first. Vacuum back in, catch Sumail as well, who quickly has to use the waveform to get out, but Ramses is on the hunt. He starts going around on the side with the search, pops his meta, and goes for whatever kills he can get. Thanks to that, they stopped Monet's TP out. They're going to be able to kill him, maybe after he kills Miro. Nope. Oh, jump away just ahead of the LSA, but there's no way Monet gets out of this. Now he TPs, but Laguna Blade, or excuse me, Dragon Slave.
Roshan has spawned. That will also make their life harder if they decide to put the Aegis on Kiyotaka, which would not surprise me given Ramsey's build.
Yep.
And they will. So now even if you find the Lina, she's coming straight back. You can chrono him and then
Kiyotaka
after.
Tried to catch him. Sumail, though, after getting taken down by Kiyotaka so many times. Nice lasso back over the cliff. XXS. His life is forfeit here. He'll get off a couple more spells before he dies. Did push Solo up to the high ground.
Stolen Tombstone.
Yeah, get a Solo Tombstone. They are going to kill that right away because Aster cannot fight into this.
This looks like an impossible engagement. Two-man back into the LSA.
Beautiful vacuum Static Storm. Nice reactions there to be able to get out on one hero, but...
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Well, again, I guess it would be the Terror Blade, but where's the damage? Kill him inside that Chrono.
All right, you got the Lina. I mean, she has Aegis, so you're not going to focus her.
No, you're going to just deal with the Undying and call it quits from there. Backing back onto 3. No LSA, though. Not this time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And away they go, off into the night, or I guess the day, is 9pandas. Never mind, turn right back around. Kiyotaka's like, wait, one more thing. Atari's like, wait, I got another one too. Pulling back Monet. They've already used a bunch of their spells, though, to be able to get that other kill, so no burst potential available for XXS or Monet. And now, maybe Antares has started something they couldn't quite finish.
Veno Disruptor. They're offering you nothing here in terms of getting on that backline or helping your cores deal damage when it does happen.
Surprise! Got him! Oh, Sumail is going to be real mad after this game.
Feels like all the damn time you're using a Chrono to kill Solo. Gonna drop tunes over the Vision. There's the lasso. I mean,
XXS again and again. If he sees XXS, he's gonna use the lasso on the Static Storm in response, but most of the heroes are already out. Only person there is the Undying, who's still trundling forward. Brains. He'll collect one. Bulbaca. Kiyotaka throws out the Laguna Blade, and where is that short cooldown Dragon Slave? He's being bashed up. He gets it off now, but it's a bit too late. He's already healed up on Pichu. Monet, time walk off some of the damage. Didn't go into the fountain though. Kiyotaka sees an opportunity here.
Chill.
Kills him before the time walk comes back up. Man's out of control. Still has 40 seconds left on the Aegis.
That's another blood grenade from Solo.
Meanwhile,
like that counter, by the way. Kiyotaka is untouchable, man. Aegis out in 30. That's just going to be a free regen rune.
Does Ramses even know these kills are happening? Man is just single-mindedly focused on objectives. He's going to take the Ancient soon.
Well, he'll get killed in Chrono again.
1, 2, a third kill. Kiyotaka does finally lose his Aegis.
All right, Mjolnir. He's the one that all clumped up like that and
last note goes out, but they already have the stun onto Kiyotaka. He will not get the chance to get off many spells. Only a Scythe of Ice goes out.
Destroyed very quickly. I think it's a matchup issue. And I don't know if there's much Aster could have done to stop it because their side lanes also went pretty bad.
Glenn is back, but Boboka is already pulled out of position. He does have a buyback. Aster gonna have to pull out all the stops to try and hold yet again.
Not trying to haul in.
Oh, nice vacuum. Miro's found some great openings. Now, they are going to be able to get past that one. The Chronosphere got laid out, but unfortunately, XXS already died for it. The damage is just too immense. A punch to the back of the head. Samael, waveform, trying to get out, but GG is already going to be called. They, of course, have this game well and truly in the bag for 9pandas. No doubt about that. Great way to be able to bounce back after a game one that was a little bit closer, but
the first series of group stage number 2 here for DreamLeague. And before we head over to Cap and SVG, we're going to head over to our wonderful pandas.
By everything else, either way, he has to make the trek. And 6-minute rune is coming.
Solo's here.
Full contest. It'll be illusions. Is it? I feel like it's always been illusion.
Kill Solo if you can land it. He's fast, hit him with a blast off. Didn't get him with the other spell, but Samael comes in to collect it because it's first blood after all. Well worth it to use Laguna Blade on a support.
And it guarantees him the bounty run to refill his bottle. That's really important here. The value kill for Samael. Assassinate. Oh. What? How the hell is he in range?
I'm not sure, but
that seemed a little early. Oh. Barely got me. I thought that was early, but Antares knows his limits here. Boboka will collect his own, so they do get split. Now this is a man fight right here.
Really is.
There's another blood grenade from Solo. I want that counter.
To the death. Blast off trying to get away, but the Pugna Ward will kill him. This is early. Boboka faked it out. Now he's going to go for the kill, but oh, barely lands it. Misses the mine, though. It doesn't matter. Samael.
I mean, he purposely missed that mine. So Sniper kind of sucks in those situations. Unless he's mega far ahead, like he destroyed some lane.
What, like running after heroes? Or what?
Yeah. Like when Sniper chases into you, in theory, you're happy. Sure. Because he exposes himself. Look at this Invis rune. Oh, he took the Rubik over the Sniper.
Samael exposes himself to try and get the kill on Antares. Blast off denied by the telekinesis. They're going to turn around and kill Boboka now. The help of Miro, who's going to cut in. After all, this tower is getting low.
For Miro. This is some old school Timber technology right here.
Hold them in place. The Chakram goes to work. Antares cleans the last hit, but this will definitely, I mean, if Aster's playing dodge mode, this will help get the catch.
There's a lot of early itemization for 9pandas I wasn't expecting. Between the
Assassinate is there in time, stops TP.
So they're going to start to find some kills. Itemization, you want to sit back and try and outfarm the enemy with an Atos diffusal.
No, certainly not.
Ramsey's my son.
That's what I say. He's been playing with Ramses for a long time.
They're father-son for a reason. And he's dead.
But he gets a trade-off. XXS is going to die now with the rod, catching Pichu, and Samael, he's going to be in trouble as well. He got real close to that fight, a fight that was already over before it began.
Yeah, you know.
I'm going to say Monet is in like a newer school of players, so I bet he doesn't enjoy it as much. The old school Dota players, for sure, definitely enjoyed it. XXS, man, he just cannot get away from these slows.
Under attack.
Perhaps longer for his team to be ready to take a fight as 9pandas continue to control the pace here. Just push the objectives and continue to find Boboka.
Gets the other side, pops the mech.
He's safe.
Don't have vision of him. The shrapnel reveals him, and the thirst reveals him. Now that he's low enough, Kiyotaka.
Which, hey, half these player cams have half a face.
That is true. They're just following the Dota rules.
They're playing the 4D lore. Can we go back to the solo cam?
Miro.
Missed opportunity for
He's going to go right up to the faces of Aster. They're going to catch Bisho.
0 and 5. Aster continue to dodge. Are they gone, guys?
He was sitting in that Roshan pit.
Oh, they caught Monet. Where's he going to spin TP to? He doesn't have TP. Oh, no. Do they know? They know.
Roar coming in. They're going to try and help out their buddy. In fact, they're going to get the kill on Bloodseeker. Monet still needs help. The blast off comes in too late. He did not Omni? He had a chance to Omni and he didn't.
He rather die than put it on cooldown, but was that bad a fight when the Bloodseeker died on the back end?
Oh, XXS, he's staying alive thanks to the maxed out healing ward, Avery.
Oh my god, it pays off.
Monet's just thinking about his boys. Pichu. Oh my god, that was the saddest display.
To their Juggernaut, but Juggernaut is not using Omni Slash, so why smoked him? You may as well go and take the fight without.
Oh no, Smail's gonna be the first one found. This ruins the gank entirely as he will die. Very, very bad. Oh, and the Rubik stole the...
Get slain? Because you don't have BKB. Monet did take 2 towers mid, by the way. So that's pretty decent here for Aster. He's at least getting some team net worth.
Doesn't mean anything.
I think his build's fine. It's a good butterfly game.
At what point does he build to get on top of Sniper, though?
Wait, hold on a second. We're going to see some quacks.
Quack.
Boca.
That actually saves him from the blast-off damage, funnily enough. Yutaka will finish him off, and the heal is being pumped into the Sniper. Now XXS
Monet's here.
Stop that, but he is going to be ruptured on the side. Monet shows up, gets silenced as well. This fight's terrible. Back to farming.
All right, Monet is gone. They're trying to drag him back in.
Spin TP. Away.
He went top this time. Hex on Miero that might just catch you off guard if you're not spinning in.
XXS going to jump forward onto the Timber Saw. Immediately, XXS taking a ton of damage from the Golden Laguna blade. They turn it back around. Not enough for one. Not quite. Miro, he lives. Now Hex going off on Monet, and away he runs. Samael Flamecoat ran out before he could get back inside the base.
And a re-smoke to try and get the initiation.
Oh, managed to blink away from that.
Timber again.
Again, going for the Timber Saw, who gets a little bit of heal, but the Omni Slash sticks onto him this time. He dies. Ramses, meanwhile, is able to kill one, and maybe XXS as well during this BKB. Deals with the heal board as well. Monet, he can't win this man fight, or can he? Ramses ducking away to the side. He has Kiyotaka to help him out. A desperate TP away. It's not so desperate. It worked.
There was no lift. You need to find Ramses, and that means Miero just has free reign to run in here in front line for the world. Just what he's doing.
Smoke's gonna break on him once again. He has to be targeted because he's the one showing the blast off. Lands onto Ramses as well. That's pretty decent. The Omni Slash bounced over to the Rubik. Immediately buys back though. Ramses going to work. Shadow Demon first up. Bobica is gonna be dying in an instant too. Boy, Ramses out putting some serious damage now. And Aster at the full out retreat. Miro Scythe on to Monet. Any follow-ups here to Crepify to slow him down. Spin up in a second though. But
silence forever.
He's silenced for too long. It's
11-0 and 13. You let this guy get away with a game like this, it's pretty hard to beat this team. It's very few times that they have dropped full series. When Kiyotaka is having this style of a game and they're just going to try and all in him.
It's not even close.
Good luck.
He gets to about half health while he was getting healed up. GG. Boy, 9pandas striking back and making absolutely no question about it. They are ahead of the game. Game 2, they draft Alina. Aster's like, damn, that Alina was pretty good. Let's draft Alina.